Good afternoon. My name is Ethan Centuria, and with me today is Russell McLaughlin, my co-founder and CTO. We are Dealstruck, a peer-to-business lending platform that combines commercial finance expertise with the speed and flexibility of the crowd. At Dealstruck.com, we enable small businesses to obtain fast, fair financing with a suite of loan products that meet their changing needs as they grow. With our Crowd Loan term loan and our Crowd Line working capital line of credit, our goal is to graduate borrowers into consecutively healthier financial products, with our ultimate victory being to carry those borrowers into a relationship with a bank or a credit union. We're here today to show you how Dealstruck provides investors with access to our borrowers through a web application that is simple, transparent, and real-time, and to unveil our exciting new investor API. So to best explain how our platform works, we'll take you through a day in the life of a Dealstruck transaction. Ivan Rincon owns Orchid Boutique, a swimsuit and beach apparel outfitter. He obtained a loan with us earlier this year and was recently featured in an article in the New York Times. For our story today, we'll revisit Ivan's experience when he first came to Dealstruck. His first stop was the Dealmaker, our online pre-qualification tool. This application made it simple for Ivan to provide real-time access to his business information from our partners, LexisNexis and Cortera, so that underwriting begins immediately. As he completed the Dealmaker, a pre-qualified offer was provided to him in real time, populating the types of products, the rates, and the amounts that he could expect to receive from us. So, at first glance, it looks like Ivan was eligible for a term loan of up to $250,000, or a working capital line of credit for about $125,000. He received a real-time offer and could then decide whether he'd like to complete the process online, over the phone, or at another time. But of course, today he wants to finish online. At this point, Ivan's going to be asked to verify the basic information that he provided in the Dealmaker application with actual documentation. Now, assuming he has access to the required documents, he can simply complete this process in less than 5 minutes. The first thing he'll need to do is provide us with 2 years of business tax returns, financial statements, and aging reports for his accounts receivable and his accounts payable. Next, we'll ask Ivan to give us his most recent bank account statements. He can do this in real time through our third-party provider, Yodlee, which gives our underwriting team complete transparency into the Orchid Boutique bank account, both at origination and for ongoing monitoring. Now, once Ivan has uploaded his documents and linked his account, our underwriting team can pull together in real time Dealstruck scoring and pricing for a potential deal. Once Ivan has submitted his full information and our underwriting team has given him a final loan offer, his complete application is made available to our lenders. For the past year, we've had a basic accredited investor website for reviewing deals. But today, we're proud to roll out a significantly enhanced portal for individual investors to have greater transparency into granular borrower-level data. So let's show you how it works. David is an accredited investor who actively invests on the Dealstruck platform. After logging into his account, he lands on his dashboard where he can review pertinent documentation, navigate his existing portfolio, or explore new investment opportunities in a simple, at-a-glance format. And today, David's looking for a deal. While our borrowers remain anonymous by name, he can sort or filter them by industry, annual sales, years in business, or other relevant criteria. As new applications are submitted, the list of potential deals for David to invest in is updated in real time. When selecting Ivan's loan request, David can see that Ivan is seeking a term loan for 36 months for business expansion. All of the information that Ivan provided about Orchid Boutique in the Dealmaker application process is now made transparent to David. When David hovers over the loan overview section on the right-hand panel, he can click into more detailed information about the Dealstruck score, any prior repayment history on this loan or on others that Orchid Boutique has with Dealstruck, as well as an amortization schedule. David sees that the Dealstruck score for Ivan's request is 6.8, which is broken down into further detail regarding its key factors: cash flow, asset coverage, and guarantor strength. Dealstruck also provides David with a transparent overview of past loan payments, including specific amounts, dates, and whether those payments were made current or late. Lastly, he can review an amortization schedule to get a sense for the principal and interest repayments that he would receive should he decide to invest in Orchid Boutique's loan. Now, after reviewing the loan characteristics, David clicks on more details in the business overview section to see financial information about Ivan's company. Here he can review income statement, balance sheets, key financial ratios, and even a summary of the collateral securing the loan. This gives David a good sense for both the past and current performance of Orchid Boutique, as well as its future trajectory. Lastly, while David cannot see specific identifiers about Ivan or his partners, he is able to see detailed financial information about all 20% equity owners in the company, including personal credit and net worth. At this point, David likes what he sees, and he's ready to make an investment in Orchid Boutique's loan request. Now, the investment process is simple. On the investment screen, he can review the loan amount, the interest rate and term, as well as the remaining portion available. He decides to invest $5,000, which is our current minimum, and he can see that he'll earn about $800 in interest over the life of the loan. Once he makes his investment, David's taken to a confirmation screen, and he's in the deal. Now that loan shows up in his portfolio, where he can review its performance and its characteristics alongside all of his other prior investments. Now, we've just shown you the fully enhanced investor portal for individual investors, but we realize that many of you in the audience today are institutional lenders that don't want to select loans manually one at a time. You've told us that you want bulk access in real time to all the information that we make available on our platform, so you can enhance decisions with your own investment expertise. We're happy today to announce that this granular data is now available to you through the DealStruck Institutional Investor API. Our API allows you to access all the fields that we use in our underwriting and portfolio analysis, so you can manipulate the data yourself and build your own custom portfolio. At DealStruck, we now provide both individual and institutional investors with access to our borrowers through a web application and now an API that are simple, transparent, and real-time. If you're a lender in the audience today, please come see us. We'd love to talk to you. Thank you.